Hello and thank you for coming to check this out. Okay, this is a quick tip for another way to reverse overshoot. So I've posted a few things about how to reverse overshoot in a Final Cut titles template. And what I want to show you here is the most easy and simple way to go about it. So I'll just point out that the reason I show you the more complex things to do to reverse overshoot, other than the simple method that you're about to see, is that if you're going to make titles for Final Cut, then we want to be able to give the user some controls over the duration and how the animation appears. So when it comes to overshoot, the longer the text string, the the less time each character or each element has to run its course. So when you set an overshoot with a certain text size, if you increase that text size, you can end up with really quick, rapid animations that don't look good at all. So it's important to be able to provide some kind of duration control. Okay, and that needs to happen for the animation in, and then also relate to the animation out as well. So keeping that in mind, I'll show you this very simple way to go about it now, and you'll see why this is really quick and easy for lots of simple personal projects or one-off things that don't need the user to have customability in Final Cut, and you'll see why it's not the best option as well. So what we have the sequence text set up with Overshoot, like we've seen is done before, and thanks again to Anatoly Kotlinski, who shared this method with us over at one of the Facebook channels. So you'll see that it's animating in and then overshooting out the other way. And the benefit you can see really clearly here is that when you use this simple method, it actually animates back in the opposite direction. So the methods I've shown you previously that allow you to link everything up to have in and out animations customizable, it actually animates out in the same direction that it came in. Right, so what we're doing here, we have the overshoot set up, and in the sequence text, what we're doing is we're using custom speed. And with custom speed, you can see here, watch this, it's keyframe to go from 0 to 100. It's held at 100 to here, and then it's going to animate back down to 0. So that is a quick and easy way to reverse out an overshoot. But this is where the problem starts. So if we're using custom speed, then we give up these parameters to make them available to the user of your template. Not every title project needs to have all these choices, but if you do want them to be available, then you sacrifice these to do this. You'll also see that at the end it doesn't quite complete, so it's a little bit buggy or not working as it should do according to the user guide. You see that T there just doesn't quite come down to its natural scale. Also, these offsets become dormant, so making adjustments to them has no effect on it, and again with the overshoot as well, making adjustments to the offsets. And these are the offsets that you need to publish and rig or rig and publish, or just publish directly if you want to give the user some control over the duration. And when it comes to overshoot, having duration control is really important. Like we said before, the longer the text string gets, the more rapid it will appear and doesn't look so good. Okay, so I just wanted to show you the simple, easy way to animate an overshoot out if you're going to use a sequence text to overshoot with a Final Cut titles template. And one last thing is that we'll turn this off. We'll have a look at this. So this is a replicator now. And if we have a look at the replicator group, I'll just show you that you can do the same thing with the replicator. So I've got overshoot applied to the replicator instead. So these guys are going to overshoot in, and then they're going to pop out back the other way. And what we're doing with the replicator here is there's no custom speed, but we have this traversal parameter here, and I'm using custom there. So watch that it's keyframe to go from -100 to 0, hold at 0, and then it's going to animate back out by going back down to minus 100. Okay then, thanks for checking it out. I hope it was useful. Thanks for watching.